Russian forces appear poised for an expansion of their aggressive strategies, targeting not just Ukraine, but also Japan and South Korea. Recently leaked military documents have painted a startling picture of Moscow's preparedness, with detailed plans to strike critical civilian and military infrastructure across these nations. Spanning the years 2008 to 2014, these secret files, first unearthed by the Financial Times, reveal a calculated Russian strategy to dismantle key infrastructure in the event of war. The findings underscore Moscow's enduring paranoia about encirclement by NATO and its Asian allies. The cache of 29 documents outlines a chilling strategy that fuses European and Asian theaters into a single war narrative. Russia's potential targets span 160 sites, including military command hubs, air bases, radar systems, nuclear power plants, and critical transportation networks. Among the highlighted targets are Japan's Kanman Tunnel and South Korea's Pohang Steelworks, identified as essential nodes to disrupt troop movements and logistical operations. These revelations showcase Russia's deep-seated concerns over its eastern vulnerabilities. This fear is echoed in its recent overtures to North Korea, where Moscow has sought to strengthen ties, offering economic and military support in exchange for Pyongyang's assistance on the Ukrainian front lines. President Vladimir Putin's portrayal of the Ukraine conflict as possessing global elements aligns closely with these leaked plans. The Financial Times details simulations featuring the KH-101 cruise missile, which includes hypothetical attacks on Japanese radar systems. The documents weave a broader narrative of interconnected conflicts, suggesting that Moscow views Europe and Asia as inextricably linked in the event of war. William Alberk, a former NATO arms control official, noted to the Financial Times that such an outlook reflects the Kremlin's strategic calculus. In Japan and South Korea, the documents reveal a deliberate focus on crippling national defenses and civilian lifelines. Sites like Japan's Tokai nuclear complex and South Korea's chemical factories in Busan are identified as pivotal to paralyzing energy supplies and industrial productivity. Japan and Russia's ongoing dispute over the Kuril Islands adds another layer to this volatile equation. While the Japanese public remains relatively dismissive of Moscow as a security threat, the military remains acutely vigilant, a dichotomy that feeds into Tokyo's cautious stance. Meanwhile, the US continues to solidify its alliances in Asia, stationing substantial forces in South Korea and Japan. Both nations have aligned with Washington on sanctions against Russia following its invasion of Ukraine, moves that Moscow perceives as direct threats to its eastern borders. The files also shed light on Moscow's provocative military maneuvers, including a 2014 operation where two Tu-95 bombers encircled Japan and South Korea for 17 hours. This mission, conducted during Russia's annexation of Crimea, triggered 18 interceptions by 39 aircraft. Such exercises, highlighted in the Financial Times report, are eerily mirrored in recent activities, underscoring Russia's strategy of testing regional defenses. As global tensions mount, these plans reveal Moscow's broader ambition to entangle Europe and Asia in an expansive conflict, leaving no nation untouched by the fallout.